Sometimes they can be like this, the space dinosaur, or it can be a character of a movie or a cartoon. It can be anything.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. It's 2025, and welcome to another episode of Photographer Profile. For those of you that are new to the channel, I started this podcast to give photographers a worldwide platform to share their work and stories. My guest today is Sandra. Hi, Sandra. How are you doing? Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Hi, thank you for inviting me. I'm really happy to be here. I'm Sandra González. I was telling Nathan that I am a photographer, Mexican photographer. I have to apologize about my English is not really good. I'm trying my best. If I don't get it, just be nice to me. I'm a children photographer, 9 years already. I start when my son born. I have two sons. I started when my little one born. I was needed to make something about my life. About my career. I have a bachelor's degree on communications and media, and I wasn't working on it. So there, when I got my baby, I started to, working on my head and going around and around, and I said, well, I need to do it now. I need to do something. And all people that I met uh, guide me to children, to babies, and that's where I start.
Where are you located exactly, just so people know?
Right now, I'm here in the US. I'm in Fremont, California, and well, I just moved here to the US last July, and
You have a photo studio here?
yes,
Okay.
I found a place, and so I have my studio right here in my house,
Oh.
and yeah, even though it is on my house, a home studio, but I do have a place for the studio. It's not in on my living room. It's just I have a place for the
You do
studio.
have a separate room. You have a separate
Yeah, it's
room
a
for your
separate
studio.
place
Okay.
for the studio. Yeah, and I'm really happy. I really like here. Uh, I'm having a good response of the people starting to know me, to know my job.
So you are 100% full-time professional. Photography is your main source of income. Is that true
Yeah, that's
to
correct.
say?
I'm a full photographer, full-time photographer.
Do you have any hobbies that you enjoy outside of photography in your free time?
I love going out. I love to travel. I go shopping as every woman. Yeah. Well, I love to learn too. I'm always learning. I'm always trying to improve my photography. That never stops. We always trying to get better and get better. Right now, I feel like I'm in a place where I need to change a little my photography, my work. Although I like what I've been doing, but
Yeah.
I think it's a good time because new people is starting to know me. I think it's a good time to change a little bit and to get more creative. What I'm trying to improve a little, change a little, my style.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's not keep the people waiting. Let's look at your picture showcase here. I'll go ahead and share my screen. Can you see that?
Yeah, love that one. I
This
just
is one of my favorites. Let's go ahead and tell us about this photo, the creative thought behind it, and the posing and everything.
on the newer stations, you need to be really aware of what is going on. You need to be really quick to get those smiles. This baby can be smile one time and at the next second could be crying a lot. Every session is different. I love this picture because of the colors. That's one of my favorite photos. Yeah. And
And this was
also, you
taken
know what?
here in US or this was taken back in Mexico?
No, this one was back in Mexico. Mexico, I used to have a really big studio, but I have everything right here to do the same.
So you provide this outfit and this basket and stuff to the clients, right? They don't have to. They didn't bring this with them, right? You
Oh, no,
provide all
no,
this
I
stuff
provide
for your clients.
everything. Yeah, for a new
Okay.
session, me as a professional, I provide everything. Parents does don't need to worry about to bring nothing. I also send them a guide to let them know how long is gonna be the session, that is around 3 hours, what they have to wear, what they have to bring. I'm always explaining what's going on. Sometimes parents don't like, and I tell them, well, you can go. Yeah, like the father, not the mother. The mother has to be there. But to the dad, I always tell him, if you want, you can go out a little bit and then you come back. That's fine. Yeah, they get bored.
You brought this setup with you to the US if somebody wants to use this same
Yeah,
setup.
I brought everything. Yeah, I have the blue. I have like mustard. I have purple. I have brown. Many colors for them to choose. And a lot of props too, like this basket, little beds, and I have bowls. I have a lot of stuff to the new recessions.
Awesome. Well, let's take a look at another picture here. One second. We got the whole family here, not just the baby.
That was actually one of the last sessions that I made in Mexico. I taught them how to wear, how colors to use on the session, and yeah, I like it. I love it.
It's
Every
very
session,
angelic, right? It's very like from heaven. Their clothes, like
yeah,
an angel, angels.
it is. Every session is maybe 90% of the baby, but at the very end I do some shoots with the family. They really appreciate that kind of photos. I give time for these photos too in all every session.
The baby looks pretty relaxed there. Is it
Yeah,
asleep?
yeah, it should be. For the posing baby, they need to be really, really relaxed, because if baby is not relaxed, there you're not getting a good poses. That is why
Right.
session is long. I recommend no more than 3 hours, because more than that is gonna be so stressful for the parents mostly, and for you as a photographer, I recommend to do whatever you can on the time that you have.
Well, let me stop sharing. All right, before we look at your next photo, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What is your best piece of photography advice that you've received or
To trust on your knowledgement when you're working, and don't demonstrate if something's going on, because if the customer of the people doesn't trust you, they're gonna show it in the photos. They're gonna not let you work.
if they see
So
you get nervous, is that what you're saying? If they see
yeah,
you be
if they
nervous
see
and stuff
you're
like
nervous, and maybe the baby get nervous, and if you don't handle the session, if you don't get
take the bull by the horns or control the
yeah, si no
session.
tomas las riendas de la sesión, if you don't get the bull by the horns, then they're gonna do what they want, and you're not gonna have what you want to do. You need to get firm so they can trust you also.
Amen. All right, well, let's take a look at another picture. A very colorful and peaceful picture here.
Yeah, I love girls. With a girl, you get to put more stuff, and you get to put flowers, and that enhance the baby. And
It looks like
and
almost her head thing is like a Game of Thrones or the medieval ages.
yeah, There's a lot of things that you can put there. I remember this photo was really quick, and she started crying again. Yeah, that's what I remember.
Oh, it's only lasted for a little bit. This peaceful look right here.
Yeah, yeah. If you see, there's the little fingers like this, is because she's
Yes.
not really relaxed. Yeah, but that, yeah, we try our best.
And do you use flash for most of your shots or natural light? What is your
No, that's
lighting
a
setup
flash. Yeah,
usually?
I use, I don't know the name. I have it right here. It's a Godox
Oh, go
400.
dots.
Mm-hmm. And I use it with a really big umbrella. It's really big, very huge. I have it right here.
Okay.
Um,
And
yeah,
what lens do you use for most do you use the same lens for most of your shots?
for newborn, yes, I use the 50 millimeters lens.
Okay.
It was like around 3.2 because my flash is not, um, the high speed.
Do your clients get to choose whether they want outdoors or indoors, or how does that
No,
work?
for newborn session is always at the studio. Sometimes they want to be at the house, but I normally don't do in-home sessions. Normally we don't do that.
I was gonna say I really like this shot. I love the peacefulness. I do love how its fingers are like curled together right there.
Yeah,
It's a great shot. Let's take a look at your next one. We're in the hospital, right? Here, or
it
is this a
was in a
home birth?
hospital. Yeah, when you're in the hospital, they put everything that is sterilized in blue blankets. So you ask the doctor, Where can I be? Where can I move?" And then you
Right.
can go around de la camilla. This is a C-section, this one. So normally the doctor tell you, "I'm about to get it." So you're just getting ready right there, right this,
Oh
and
gosh.
and you waiting for the baby. Hey, hey, I'm about to get it. And then, well, you need to be really quick because they get him out and they started to clean him, and it's it's really nice. There are a lot of emotions when you do this. You're only the photographer, but you're looking everything around. You're looking the dad holding hand with the mother, or maybe you're looking the mother crying, and you are waiting for the baby to cry too. Like it's tension, and you're nervous because of having the correct lightning. So it's a lot. It's a lot going on, but it's really, really nice.
Do you offer do you offer birth photography to everyone, or this was just a friend of yours that you did this for, or any client or any person can hire you for
Yeah,
this type of
any
photography?
person can hire me. It is depending of, what they want, is depending of the hospital. If they're letting another person to come to, they need to get
Permission? Mhm.
a permission. They need to get a permission from me first so I can
Okay.
go. But anyone can hire me for it.
Did
But
they
as
wipe off the
maybe
blood, or did they wipe off the blood for this picture, or this is
not every time there's blood. No, when you see sections, not
C-section?
every
Oh,
time
okay.
is blood going. No.
This is one part of photography I have not done yet. I have not done birth photography.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh, it's
someday,
really
my
nice.
own
I don't
child,
know.
but that is something I have not done yet for sure.
Yeah, I don't know how would work right here in the US. I don't know if anyone can do it. I don't really know right now. I haven't reached about it.
You might want to do that before you start offering it as a
Yeah,
service.
I need to, investigate
Research,
a
yeah,
little.
research that.
Yeah, research.
Before we look at your next photo, another quick question for you. Is there a dream shot in your mind you want to do or try sometime?
I'm really fan of magic, and I think I want to try a little bit more of showing pieces of art that reflects the magic in me or reflects the magic that I love to have around.
Do you
I,
mean like magic tricks, for example?
yeah, yeah, maybe magic tricks or maybe pictures that show illusion or photos that are not just photos, are a piece of art that got
Gotcha. Yeah.
with magic. Yeah. I'm
Interesting.
trying to do a little bit more like that. My customers or my audience is not used to that work,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to change it a little bit to give it more of that.
That's good. We're always growing as photographers, right? There's always something
Yeah.
to learn.
Yeah, there's always something to learn. I take 2 to 3 workshops a year or more, so I'm always improving.
Well, let's look at some more photos.
Yeah.
One second. This is a very cute bundle of joy.
So these photos, they are smiling, they're colorful, they're maybe making some silly faces. That is completely me. I mean, because that's that's why I love these photos and I use them as my portfolio because they're smiling and it's a lot of how of who I am.
You got it smiling with his eyes closed. That's pretty hard to do, I think.
She was sleeping, but you get those smiles when they're trying to get relaxed, and sometimes they're smiling because I don't know, baby just smiles just like that. And but you need to get ready, and then you can get this kind of photos.
I
But
love how it just melds into the backdrop.
the fabric that is covering the baby, we call
Hmm.
them wraps. Um,
And then you have something underneath the fabric holding the baby up in that position.
yeah,
Interesting.
so we
Like
put.
posing cushions.
Yeah,
Oh.
and we have different sizes and we use it to pose the baby the way that you want. So right there is like this.
It's like something you take on an airplane when you that you
Yeah, but and this is heavy, so the baby won't move. And this is special for the session. Yes.
yeah, we're learning all the tips and tricks here. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, let me share the next one.
She's like maybe 1 year or 2 years. And that's for a baptism.
Oh, for
And
baptism. Okay.
yeah, it's for a baptism. And actually, the backdrop right there is AI generated. Also, the lamp is not real.
Oh, interesting. I would have never
Yeah.
guessed that. I can't tell.
No?
So what is real
Yeah.
then in this picture?
The little stairs, they're real. Now,
Okay.
behind the girl, that's the blue wardrobe, it is real. And the little lights, they're real. Yeah. But the floor, I changed the floor and the lamp.
Technology is amazing. Yeah, I love the little. Is that what is that dress that she's
Yeah,
wearing?
well, it is a dress, but in Spanish we say ropón, that is like a long dress, and it's especially for the baptisms.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
special dress. So it's
in Mexico, this is a really important thing on life. When you get the baptism, they make a lot of beautiful dresses for girls and for boys. They have some pope robes. I don't know, but they're beautiful. A lot of things for that.
let's take a look at some more photos real fast. This is a pretty dress that she's wearing in this picture.
That's our first Holy Communion.
Oh, okay.
There is a forest right there in Mexico in Guadalajara, my city. This was the last shot of the session. We were finished the session. The girls say, why don't you tell me this picture right here? I saw the sunset and everything was done. And I said, yes, it's really nice. And I took a of these photos. And that was the one that the family wants, in a larger size to put in the house. So I always love when I go out to make photos at the outside. I always love the sun in the back. That backlight. I
Yeah.
I always try to do that on my photos.
It's funny that this is their favorite one, and she's not even looking at the camera, which makes it more, I guess, candid or natural.
Yeah, it's natural. I don't know if she was looking at her mom or something. It wasn't so planned.
What age is First Holy Communion usually?
Well, the for the Holy Communion is not a specific
Okay,
year or age. It can be you need. I mean, kids need to study a book for
okay,
the church, and or in they have to make like 2 years of study or 3 years, I don't know. When they finish this, then they can do the Holy Communion. So
okay.
it's a really important thing right there in the Catholic Church. Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you. I was just
Yeah.
curious on that
Yeah,
one.
but most of the times they do it like around 8 years or nine, around that age.
Okay, awesome. Let me share the next picture. This one is a very fun, fun baby shot.
Yeah. Remember I told you I love all the pictures that they're smiling. They're my best photos. I love them. This is a smash the cake session. Not all the kids love smash the cake. Sometimes they cry because they don't like to get dirty on in their hands, and or sometimes they just look at the cake and that's it, they get scared and they start to cry. But this specifically, she was very fun and she was very happy, so she started to destroy the cake, and it was fun. It was a space dinosaur. Them that
Oh,
is why
space
the
dinosaur.
yeah, it's a space dinosaur, and that was why it's everything blue. On my cake smash sessions, we can do any of them that the mother want. Mm, Sometimes they want to have more organic session with flowers and not balloons but different kind of leaves and more organic. And sometimes they want to have a more elegant session with big balloons and white lightning, and they can be like this, the space dinosaur, or it can be a character like a character of a movie or a character of a cartoon. It can be anything.
How do you get the kid to look at the camera, to look at you? Do you have any special tricks, like you wave, just wave
No,
with your
no, no,
hands,
no.
or
That is you following the baby all the time, because
oh,
baby
okay.
is not getting there. Is baby is not gonna pose for you. Baby will leave the set. So you need to be really quick and wait for the baby to come to you, and then you get the shot.
So are you crawling on your knees when you take
Yeah,
these shots on the ground?
I'm on the floor. Yeah, I'm on the floor.
You
Wait, previous, I told the parents, hey, you need to take the baby, get into the set again every time because baby is going to get off. And every time you need to take him back. So they're doing that, and I'm just waiting and getting shoots. And I get closer, and I'm waiting for him.
I hope you have a good
That,
pair of knee pads that you've invested
yeah,
invested in.
it's a good choice to do.
Let me get the next one real fast.
Yeah,
Deep in slumber there.
yeah,
How do
to
they
move the
sleep like
camera.
that?
No, she's lying down
Oh,
right
okay. So
here.
you turned. Oh, okay.
She's, yeah, and then I do that.
You flipped the photo. Interesting.
I did, but also you need to shoot it like that. You need to turn around yourself to get it like that. I do all the cheeks and soften the skin. Well, I'll do that in
Oh,
Photoshop.
did you add a little bit of blush to the
Yes.
cheeks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't even
Yeah.
notice that until you said
No?
something about
Yes.
that.
Parents select the final photos at my studio. We finish the session, then they Then I show them the photos, and they make a selection for their finals. With that, each photo is full retouch to make you mono a really more beautiful piece of
Picture.
art.
Yeah. I think we have one more. Back to the cake smashing here for this
Yeah.
one.
So nice. That was Aladdin, yeah, Aladdin. It was a really nice setup that I made. This baby was really fun and really enjoying the session.
It's like Godzilla smashing a city
Yeah.
or something like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's about to destroy it. Yeah, he
And
made a mess.
this is a theme that you have for any client. This Aladdin. Aladdin.
Yeah, I have it. Every session is different. For each session, I made all the decoration. In
Oh.
Guadalajara, I used to have everything because I didn't used to throw away nothing. I have a big space, I have a lot of things. But right now, I don't have right here all the decoration, but I can do it again because I know how to do, all the stuff. It doesn't matter. I can do it.
Did you bake the cake yourself too?
No, 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 no. I don't get to the kitchen at all. No, I always hire someone
A
to do
bakery,
it.
baker or a
Yeah,
baker. Yeah.
yeah. I'd rather to pay someone to do that. Yeah.
Stick to what you're good at, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm good at shooting. I'm good at retouching. Not gonna bake.
I think that's
Fine.
all the pictures we have. Any crazy stories from any of your clients?
Stories
Any
for the
crazy things that babies have done or unexpected stuff that's happened to you during
Oh,
your photo
well,
shoot?
one day the same baby, mm, I was holding it like that, and he pooped on my hand. And
Oh
I so um, mama were very ashamed
no.
about
Yeah,
it.
very
And
sad
it was,
about that.
don't worry, it's natural, I know this. But the same day the baby pooped me and vomited me.
The same day, same
I-
baby or different
the same
babies.
baby, and
Oh,
it's
same baby.
natural. He vomited, and then he pooped, and then he pee and everything.
Oh
So
gosh.
yeah, and another baby, he was holding by his dad. I mean, yeah, holding by his dad, right? And he was holding like this, and then he barely get it off like this because he was pooping, and I got it on the camera. So that's a really fun thing. That's a really fun. Then when you
That's it.
got babies and you wanted to get them, with a clothes, they're always gonna do something, poo or pee, or they're gonna do.
You must have like a changing station or something right there, ready to
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. No, as a newborn photographer, you need to have everything at hand. We have those cards to put all the things, so towels and baby wipes, and you have to do to have everything at hand. And we actually use this nurse clothing.
Scrubs.
Yeah, scrub. We use scrubs for the newborn session. Well, you can do is use it for any session. I used to use it for all my sessions just to be more comfortable. But in case of the newborn session, it's only because mm, to be cleaner, and also because you're gonna get dirty.
I bet, yeah. All right, I think that's pretty much it. What's the best way people to contact you? Do you prefer them to reach out to you on Instagram, your website, come to your studio,
People
contact you?
normally text me through my Instagram or to my Facebook for Messenger, or they text me by phone, and I usually answer very, very quick
I'll
information.
link it in the video. Yeah, I'll post a link to your Facebook and your Instagram here
Oh,
so
okay.
people can see it easily.
Okay.
All right. Well, any final thoughts? Thank you so much for showing off your great photography. Appreciate you coming on the
Well, no,
podcast.
thank you very much for inviting me and for getting me to get to your people. I really appreciate, because I'm just getting here, and I don't know many people. People right here in the US are starting to following and are starting to know me. So I think it's a good way to start. So thank you very much.